We are here on location this morning at Carter and Associates Law Office here in Johnson City, talking with attorneys Doug Carter and Adam Hazelsteiner. And thank you both so much for having us out today.
Thank you, Amy.
Well, learning a little bit about some of the cases that you handle. And Doug, let's start with you. I know you've been doing this for several years now. Tell me a little bit about this practice.
Well, I've been practicing law for 45 years. I started back in 1975. And since then, I have represented people in Washington, Carter, Unicoi, and Sullivan counties for just about every kind of case you can. We now limit our practice, though, to civil cases. Now, that means we do divorces, custody support. We also do accident cases. We do wills, trusts, just about anything in the civil side. We don't do any criminal work anymore at all, mainly because we didn't like our criminal clients that well.
So, and I know that's important to you. You like to really build relationships with your clients.
We do, and that's part of what you have to do in a practice like ours. We're not a big law firm. They're just the two attorneys. But in representing your clients, we can afford to give the time to our clients to get to know their case and to do their cases as best we can.
And Adam, I know you do a lot of family law. Tell me a little bit about some of the cases that you particularly do.
Well, a big part of our family law practice is going to be the divorces, but along with that isn't just assets and financial decisions between the parties, but it's also the child custody. And that can come without a divorce as well. There's a lot of child custody cases that we do, and that's very taxing emotionally on not only our clients, but everyone involved. So we do have to form those relationships with the clients in order to help them along through these processes.
And unfortunately, in our society, with what we're seeing, there are more and more divorce cases.
Right, that's right. Almost half of all marriages end in divorce these days. So, these issues do come up a lot. You don't think that it's going to happen to you, but you just never know. And you need to be prepared whenever it does.
How important is that guidance when it comes to leading this person through? I mean, when you talk about divorce, it is by far probably the most difficult thing in that person's life, as well as their spouse, and if there are kids involved, very challenging.
Very challenging. I mean, I'd say it's very, very important. We all have that friend that thinks that they know the law, they've been through a divorce before, and you think that they're giving you this great advice. But a lot of times these are just the Google attorneys, and really you need to, whether it's us or another attorney, you need to seek professional legal advice for these issues.
And Doug, I know that guidance is very important to you, something you have specialized in over the last 4 decades.
Well, to touch on something Adam said, you always hear people talk about the fellow who has 9 children, makes $50,000 a year, his wife has the kids, and he doesn't pay any support. I'd like to know who his attorney is, because they can do things that we can't. That's just not the real world. What you do when a client comes in, the first thing you do is, if you're talking particularly about a divorce, you have to ascertain, do they really want a divorce, or are they simply there because they've had a problem that can be solved some other way? What we can do is we can't make their spouse disappear. We can't make their credit history magically reaffirm itself. What we can do is we can solve the issues of child custody, child support. We can work out an agreement, hopefully. If not, we can go through and prepare the case so that the judge makes a fair decision. Lawyers can't guarantee what's going to happen when you go to court. The best way to do it is to work it out before you get there. But if you can't, you go through and do the best you can. You present the case to the judge, and the judge, we've got 3 good judges that make good decisions in this district. They've got very good judges in Sullivan County. All of those we know we can work with, and we can present your case if it needs to be presented.
And of course, the court process, very overwhelming for someone that is not in it day in and day out, and you guys really take pride in helping your clients through that process, preparing them for what could come next.
That's right. That's a very important part of what we do, is just getting them ready to, if we do end up having to go into the courtroom, you know, that's when people without any experience in there, like you said, they kind of feel lost and all that. But if we go in there with them, I feel like that's very comforting, makes them a lot more confident. And as Doug said, we can't guarantee a result. All we can do is prepare the best case that we can with what facts were presented.
All right, well, certainly a lot of information. If our viewers have questions or have something coming up, how can they get a hold of you guys?
They can call us on the phone, or you can visit our website, which is dougcarterlaw.com. You can also just stop by the office. We're located at 100 West Unacos Avenue in Johnson City. It's the big white house on the corner across from Scratch Pizza. Our phone number is 423-926-9193.
All right, Adam and Doug, thanks so much for having us out. Certainly learned a lot today.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Amy.
And again, if you would like to get in touch with them, here is their phone number and address. They are located conveniently right here in downtown Johnson City.